Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We have quite the morning for you guys today. Welcome back to Market Check, guys. Welcome back. As you can see, charts looking great. Super constructive stuff here, right? I mean, we've just got boom, boom, boom. You know, we'll probably come put it. Oh, wait a second. Wait, guys, hang on. Oh. They rugged it. They rugged it. What do you know, man? Oh my God.
They did it.
Disgusting. Just disgusting, guys.
It's over.
Yeah, so we're gonna get into all that, guys. Don't worry. We're gonna figure out who is responsible and track them down and give them some good old Western justice. All right. That's what's gonna happen. So but yeah, in all seriousness, this is just a travesty. I don't know who's responsible, but someone needs to answer for this. But anyways, guys, yeah, welcome back to the show. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. You know the deal. I would like to put up soybeans. So if you guys don't want that, then you know what you have to do. But anyways, guys, that's the deal. So yeah, man, looking a little rough here, guys. Looking a little bit rough. What do you guys make of the PA this morning? This is criminal. I don't know who did this, but
yeah, this is
Yo,
what up, guys? This is
10K BTC in the making.
Yep.
Well, the bear market's undoubtedly here, man. This kicks it off. Everybody knows that. So the official bear market's here. It's probably best to just pack it up and come back in 24 months or so. It's this candle set the bear market in motion right here, guys. This 1 hour candle tells you everything you need to know about the next 24 months. So I, for one, have sold everything. I am the one that caused the candle. No, I'm just kidding, guys. We're just having fun. Well, actually, we're not having fun because this price action is bullshit, and you guys know it's bullshit. And we've been here for over 2 months now doing the same bullshit. But listen, it is my opinion, it is my core belief that those that do not get shaken out of their positions right around here, right in this giant, horrible, mega tedious range, are going to be rewarded in the not too distant future. Okay. I know there's some people that are maybe more bearish on the seasonality. They're like, summer months are typically a little bit slow for crypto. This cycle could be loosely defined as a cycle of front running. Okay. And the obvious coming to fruition earlier than anticipated. I say that every show because it's true. I think sell in May, go away happened in April. I think, this summer lull slash, reduced volatility and annoying price action that's expected in summer is happening right now. And this is it. And I think that we're actually going to have a really explosive summer. I think it's going to be DeFi summer from last cycle, but it's going to be just like shitcoin season for, 3 or 4 months, something like that, going into Q3 at least, probably middle to end of Q3. So, yeah, I mean, I just think it's just kind of a little bullshit range. And, it's important not to get bullish at the local highs and bearish at the local lows and just be like, we're just going to sit here and get pissed off. Like that's generally what's happening right now is like the market is going to force you to get frustrated and pissed off. But high time frame, right? Like this doesn't mean shit, 1 hour sell off, even though it's stupid and annoying. It's just like a little exhausting, right? High time frame, it doesn't change anything, So I really am expecting some constructive price action going into this summer. The good news is it's already May 10th. It's just it is exhausting, right? Like you have every right to just be like, damn, I'm just like sitting here and like we pump like 1,000 points on Bitcoin and then just like rug right after the New York Open, like all of that retrace, stairs up, elevator down locally. It's annoying, right? But again, you have to zoom out here, mark out all the Bitcoin halvings on your chart, And, just take a look at typically what happens after Bitcoin halving, and also take a look at what happens after Bitcoin sweeps the previous cycle all-time high, as Tucker's showing here from last cycle. So it's just, it's familiar, but it's unfortunate. That's the truth. That's the best way to classify it. It's familiar, but it's unfortunate. So anyways, those are kind of my thoughts. Yeah. Anybody else?
I think if you bring that time frame up, and we've talked about this many times on the show, and you were to drop it like on the monthly, you just highlight the low and the high. You've only been ranging. That's it. Like we're still within the range on the monthly of the low and the high. No,
Yeah.
nothing else has occurred here. 60K is your low and 70K is your high. Everything else outside of that is noise on the monthly. And I think if people take it like that and just respect the range, understand you're just going to range for a bit, just like we've been talking about. It is what it is. I'm unbothered by any pullbacks. I'm really, really, really unbothered. Every time you go down 1K, bears get euphoric, right? Every time you jump up 1 or 2K, bulls get euphoric. This is why, like, I came in and, like, I've been kind of like, the past couple of days, because it's like, there's nothing to really talk about. Just, price is doing what it's doing, and you have to sit here and you have to try and position ahead of what you think is going to happen. So if you think price is going to go down, you're probably deleveraging. If you think price is going to go up, you're continuing to dial into your positions. I'm
Well,
100%. What's up?
so what you're saying that in a range, price chops up and takes both longs and shorts?
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
this is
whoa.
basically what's happening.
Whoa, Jackets.
Jackets, take it easy, bro.
Wow.
That was okay. Relax. Relax.
I mean,
Sorry. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry about that outburst. The Jackets I don't know what that was.
we can call the kettle black because it's black. It's like it's obvious what's happening here, and both sides are getting chopped, and
Will, you
everybody
need to
wants to be
be
right.
you need to be more sensitive of colors, man. That was really aggressive. Okay. You can't just call things black and white and just it's a very PC channel, all right? There's no calling the kettle black, all right?
Look, if you can visually see a color, it is what it is.
Whoa, guys! This show
It
is
is
getting
what
out of
it
control,
is.
man. This is wild.
This is coming from a person of color, by the way.
Will,
If I see a color, I call
whoa,
it what it is.
Whoa, man.
Will,
Wow.
dude, that is offensive. Will, that is so offensive, bro. Will is my friend. You can't talk about Will like that. Wow, man. That is.
Let's talk about. I mean, the obvious thing though, Tucker. Like, just drop it on the monthly. Draw your line on your low. Draw your line on your high.
No, Will, I'm on the daily because these lows need to be seen and respected.
It's just controlled price action. That's all it is on the lower time frames.
Can you
Look
go
at
to
the three lower lows.
Guys,
Boom.
quick jump in. One thing I've noticed that people do often over and over again in ranges is that as the price action gets so boring on a higher time frame, is that they jump in on the hourly and then nothing really happens on daily or weekly, like let alone on weekly. Nothing is happening on weekly. But even on a daily, not much is happening. But on the H1 and lower, it looks like if you were to look at the current candle, everyone would tell you like, hey, it's breaking down, but nothing's really happening, and that's because people are frustrated. Sorry, they are bored. They are bored because not much is happening, so they look for action.
Yeah.
But really, as Will was saying, nothing's happening. It's a range.
The thing is like, you shouldn't be using the daily or the hourly to predict the daily, weekly, monthly. It's just dumb. Makes no sense. It's called the hourly for a reason. It's for hourly trades. You shouldn't be using the 4 hour to predict the next month or two cycle. And I continue to see people do this on Twitter over and over and over again. Using H4, using H1, trying to use H8. It's like you're looking for something that fits your narrative. You're not actually trying to TA. You're just looking for something that fits your narrative. Like if you're trying to TA, you're always going from the highest time frame in the chart, setting your high and your low, and then moving to your lower time frames. Move within the weekly, daily, and then you can move into your lower time frames and find your structure within your structure. That's all it is. The smaller time frames are smaller structures within your bigger structure. So why would you ignore your bigger structure?
Look at this, man. This is too clean. I refuse to believe this isn't going to play out exactly the same way.
Are you on the
daily?
3-day?
Okay. Daily and 3-day, because it's taken longer.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Range. I just need them to look similar, but yeah.
Can you? Okay, so I actually noticed a discrepancy in the chart. I can't remember exactly. You don't have to look at it, but I think it might have been BLX on like, whoa,
Jackass.
Whoa, Jackass.
I muted him.
Jackass is remodeling his home right now. Oh my gosh.
What's going on?
Your robot, your Mr. Roboto, Jackass.
Is it still?
Oh yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. So BLX, if you go to like the weekly time frame on normal candles for BLX, Tucker, I just want to identify this because I don't know which one is the right one, but it does make a difference and it's relevant to the example that you're trying to paint. So let's blow up BLX. Go to the 2017 cycle. Put it on log mode for me. Go to the 2017 cycle and mark out the previous cycle all-time high. It wasn't BLX then. Actually, yeah, zoom in way, like really, really close, all the way. We actually made a new all-time high right there. See that?
You talking about that wick
on BLX? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And that BLX shows
we did.
BLX shows it, but a lot of other charts don't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it. I don't know. I noticed that the other day when I was doing some high time frame analysis that maybe we need to be looking at that as the previous cycle breach as a comparison, because it changes the picture dramatically, you know, if that actually was the all-time high, you know.
It still did occur after the halving though, right?
It did, yeah. The halving was in July of 2016.
Yeah.
That's interesting. You guys want the real alpha? The real alpha lies on Binance US Bitcoin.
No.
The wick.
You gotta fill the wick, bro. Don't ignore it. Don't fight it. Fill it. The audience wants it, Tucker. You gotta show it to them.
Huh? Oh, do they? What?
Yeah, they want the Binance US. We're almost filled it, guys. We got a lot more to go.
Why do I feel like we're actually going to fill that?
We are going to fill it, bro.
We're for sure.
Like, why do I feel like we're going to sweep that wick and that's going to be the global top, you know?
Yeah.
Imagine.
It'll be a meme, you know?
That would be Matrix confirmed.
It would be, yeah.
Yeah, we're setting an alert, boys, for sure.
Oh, no.
That'll be the top.
I mean...
We're going to fill it. We're going to fill it.
Flip the chart, Tucker, upside down, man. Yeah, we'll fill that, bro. Did someone actually get filled up there, or was that just a meme?
I think someone...
Dixie looks topped, huh?
Wait, is this our man Louis from Twitter?
Yeah,
I don't know his last name. Is this Louis?
Yeah, it is.
Louis, please confirm this is the Louis from Twitter.
Yeah, that's Louis.
I don't know. This is Lewis, and he goes by Louis on Twitter. That's why I don't know.
No, look at his picture in the suit. That's him.
He looks good in the suit, man. It's a professional. Thank you, Louis. Oh yeah, we were just tweeting about DXY at each other too. You said something. You said it. Yeah, DXY is going to
the DXY to me is confirmed that it has stopped once it breaks down 104. The moment it shoots below 104 is confirmation that it has stopped. Like locally.
See, this is what I knew, man. See, now it's another bald Louis calling for DXY. See, I knew that. Of course.
Well, if you scroll out, like the area where we rejected at, and I talked about this morning, it is the failed shoulder resistance. That's where it's at. You can scroll all the way out on DXY and look all the way to your left. It's the failed shoulder resistance zone. So if you fail here, you're screwed.
I mean, I think it just looks like this. Right.
But you're staying zoomed in and you're ignoring all your previous price action, Tucker.
Well, I'm on the daily, Will.
That's the problem here.
No, you're not gonna make like trades on this from the monthly.
You can 100% make trades on it for the monthly. It's $1.
All right. Well, we're getting more granular than that, brother. We're getting more granular.
I mean, are you trading it tomorrow?
No, we're trading it every day of our lives, brother.
That's the only way you'd want to look at it granular is like, am I going to trade from today to tomorrow?
I mean, we're literally trading it every day.
We're looking at it from price history and where we're rejecting from, and where we're rejecting from is the overall across the board high time frame resistance for failed shoulder.
I mean, okay, what are you looking at? This?
Out more.
We're hearing you doing something again, Jackus.
More.
Yeah.
Smashing the can.
You're smashing.
Now
why are you
pull
smashing
that line
a
all
can,
the way
Jackus?
across.
Wait, maybe it wasn't the can. Wait.
Well, this line is not the reason that we
No,
rejected.
pull the line all the way across, Tucker. I didn't say that line is. There you go. Boom. Not hard.
That's not no.
Damn, Tucker, you just got destroyed, bro.
No, that's not even
dude,
close
I mean,
to
you can
what's
say it's
going
not
on.
all you want.
Wow,
it is
Tucker.
what it is.
Are you telling me that this is happening because of this?
Scroll out.
Destroyed, Tucker. Destroyed, bro. It's over for you.
Will.
Scroll out and I'll
get
show
off
you.
the monthly. What?
Scroll out. Scroll out.
If anything, it's a 50% fit.
Scroll
okay,
out.
Go ahead.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Look at every time we peek across that line. Every move directly after is a failed shoulder. Across the board.
I mean, we've already
we already peaked.
We did that.
We're now
right?
failed shoulder.
I know, but we did that and then bounced again. So
it doesn't matter. We'll roll right back over. That's the
no.
point.
I agree, it's bearish, but that is not why I think we're bearish.
It's HTF resistance, bro. It's HTF resistance.
Okay. All right. Well.
I mean, facts, bro. Look, facts don't care about your feelings. Neither does science.
Damn, he just Ben Shapiro'd you, bro. Wow.
He did. You know, I'm just like
he just pulled the Ben Shapiro.
I'm just saying the resistance from 1969 or whenever the hell did not cause this candle right here.
You can say that, but you can look at the confluence. It's very obvious.
I mean, we agree.
This isn't the first time this happened. It did the same thing in 2000.
This I would grant you, but this singular candle being formed from this,
no. The range is what is being formed underneath that resistance. Doesn't matter how many times it retests, it's gonna roll.
Okay, I mean we're both bearish, so I'll just agree.
That doesn't work.
I'll just agree.
So we're both bearish.
Yeah. It's bearish, man. It's going lower. I mean,
I find it difficult to understand people that are super bullish DXY here, unless they have a case that they think inflation's just gonna like ramp right back up or something like that. I don't really understand it right here, because if you overlay the effective federal funds rate, you can see what happens typically every single time we basically get to the tail end of a tightening cycle and we get into cuts. Like, look at what happens. Oh my.
Hang on, let me reverse that. Yeah, we'll keep it there.
Just delete that.
Yeah. We're going to have to lose this. We're going to have to lose that. Little GP template, little background on it. It's real nice. Yeah, we're gonna need to trade like 104s.
All right. If you think that's strength, then go ahead and long it, sucker. All right.
Oh my god, I don't think it's strength, Will. It's
so then why do we gotta lose?
Strength.
It doesn't matter. It's going over.
I'm just saying, for it to be shorter term bearish, I'd want to see this lost. Conditionals, Will. Conditionals. Right there. That's what I would set up. I'd wait until this got lost, and then I'd put a stop above here and just do a normie short 4-hour trade. Why not? But I'm not going to do that because I've just been giga long altcoins for the last year. So, yeah.
Listen, Plan B, staking shots. We fix the price or we put on the soybeans.
It's up to you. It's up to you, Len. We fix the price or we put on soil. And we're getting a little recovery.
Dude, imagine if we could swing fail this little morning sell off. All of this is like a weekly wick or even a daily time frame wick, and we're just back at like 65 by the close. Imagine the smell.
We are legit. We are legit in the middle of a range, retesting monthly open, filling the gap that was created, and people are on their period again.
So, Jack, as you're telling me that this 1 hour sell off on a Friday doesn't start the bear market.
Oh, are we going cameras off? Nice.
As you said, 10K is nice.
No, Tucker, get back on, man.
No, but look at my PFP, man.
Yeah, that's a grail, brother. You can't list that for any less than 2 Bitcoin.
Dude,
look
I'm
at my
PFP.
That.
That's illegal in 9 countries to do that.
Look at my PFP.
Look at my PFP.
They all pale.
I always knew Jackus would dox eventually, but I just didn't expect him to do it like this.
Yeah.
I didn't expect him to just sneak his picture right in there. He's handsome though. Look at that face. He's unbothered. He's moisturized.
I found a way. I found a way to help bears. Okay. So we just tell them, yes, everything's bearish, but bearish means the opposite of what you think. Okay.
Well, just flip the chart. They can be bearish if you just invert the chart. That's
everything's bearish, guys. Okay, but just know that number goes up for bearish. Just flip that switch in your mind, and you'll be okay.
Man, I'm super bearish. Look at that. It's over.
I mean, dude, that chart looks cooked, bro. Like you would not be wanting to long. If that was like a 2-hour chart and you looked at that, you'd be like, bro, this is gonna dead cat bounce and then roll the fuck back over.
Tucker, look at that high time frame resistance on top there, man. Just draw that resistance zone all the way across the tops there.
Give me the short setup here, Tucker.
I mean,
if you were looking at this, spoon feed me the short setup on this. Okay. If this was a 10-minute chart or something like that, low time frame.
Yeah.
I need it.
I mean, I would love the volume profile on it, but I think we filled enough of this. Oh my God, the short's already in, man. The short's literally already in.
Look at that. Oh, that setup is nice.
Wait, no,
I like that setup.
Yeah.
You gotta go the other way, yeah.
Bro, you and your damn purple and blue. I don't understand it. I'm gonna get you a psychologist or something, man. We need to work through whatever's causing you to make your chart this colors.
It's too clean.
Bro, it's not clean.
The EQ of the 2-week or monthly, probably monthly.
Guys, all super chat donations are going to get Tucker a lobotomy to fix whatever happened that's causing him to make these colors. Okay?
Whatever you guys want. 20R, 15R, whatever.
I like 100R.
Matter.
100R.
It's gonna nuke. It's absolutely gonna nuke.
That's legit what some people are doing, and they always post it after the price bounce, and they're like, "I entered here, 100R."
You know what they do, Jack, is because then they have the entries too. Is they set like
$1
500 orders on isolated margin.
Yeah,
and they get liquidated on like the first 20 of them on isolated, and then one finally fills at the wick, and then they post it and they're like, "Snipe the bottom, GG,"
Yeah.
Okay, sure thing. How many times do you get liquidated?
GG.
They love to just pull out the GG whenever they can. GG.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah, man, that's the short though.
Go and have fun. GL and have fun.
Bro,
My
that shit
favorite
is
are the
cooked,
P&L
man.
posts.
That shit is
Max.
cooked. What?
My favorite are the P&L posts when they post like 100,000 P&L with like $5.
Bro, and you
But
can
they don't post the
you can
$5.
fake it so easily now, man. Like some of these exchanges haven't even made it so that it shows you it's a demo account. Some people have gotten called out for it too. But yeah, it's not good, man. People are shameless these days. But yeah, Tucker, this shit is cooked, brother. If this was, maybe you could go to the weekly for me. I kind of like how the weekly looks a little bit better. Like if I was looking at this, I wouldn't be like,
Oh
yep,
my
that's like the
God.
Pico Schmiko bottom. Hell no. And then zoom in a little bit more on the wicks to the downside. Like that right there. You know that Tommy would be like, oh, those wicks are getting taken to the downside.
For sure.
Tommy would
have
have
hammered this right here, man.
Hammered it. He would have hammered it.
Yeah.
If you listen, guys, if you ever thought of an alarm clock, this is the way.
Yeah, this is.
It's cooked.
I mean, it's just like generally. Yeah, it's just like generally a fade up in here, right? Just like, oh, if we do this, what? I mean, we're just gonna roll like that. It's over.
For the audience, we're trying to be more inclusive for bears.
We're trying to be more inclusive. Yeah.
We don't want them to feel left out.
Your tweet this morning kind of got me fired up, man. I'm not gonna lie to you about it.
What did he say?
Yeah.
You didn't see Jackass's tweet?
No.
Dude, that got me fired up. I woke up and I read that. Jackass is a European, so I was sound asleep when he fired it. And I woke up and I opened Twitter and I see my teammate Jackass posted. And I'm like, oh, exciting. I love when Jackass tweets, He's a great tweeter. So I go over to his Twitter and I click on it. And I'm like, oh, it's probably a chart or, something like that. Little did I know what I was walking into.
Game of Thrones, Jackass, good man. Good
Tucker,
man.
would it be possible for you to actually go over to Twitter and we can pull up that tweet? Because, dude, it got me hyped up, and I responded to him with the only appropriate response because I didn't expect him to drop heat like that this morning, man. And whoa, that is hard to see, Tucker. Are you on like a 4,000-inch monitor? What's happening?
How's that?
Zoom in more if you can.
Oh wait, let me.
It's like so big right now.
Max,
I gotta do that.
You are steaming up every day with a coffee, and I just needed you to finally steam up with, some good old psychology.
You got me hyped. Let's read this. Jackass, could you maybe read that? I want to hear you say that out loud. If you would be so kind, would you ever do that for us?
Really?
Only if you're comfortable with it.
Depends on the like button.
Well, you already know
I
you're
need you to read it, Jackass. Read it.
You already know you're not going to like what you see, man. They never like. They always forget to like.
Now, listen. Few times they did that this year. Few times. 2 times.
Do you think they're panic liking right now?
Panic liking? Maybe. Maybe they are panic liking. Oh my god. They're like, oh, we really gotta pump this number up, or he's gonna pull it up, and it's gonna be soybean time.
They don't want you to yell at them, Jackass. They don't want to be reprimanded.
Jackass, look what I'm gonna do for you right now.
Oh, the big Hagrid retweet.
Oh,
you're about to gain so many followers. It's over.
Hagrid's army is coming, Jackass.
Oh my god. What army is that?
Whoa, followers, Jackass.
Here's the thing about Hagrid's army that you need to understand. So Hagrid might not have the most followers on the team.
No,
his army is like the Spartan army. It's like his 300, his army of 300 could take on an army of tens of thousands. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. No, I didn't. I meant it. I meant it like what type of army is that? Not like that there is no army.
What type of army? They'll destroy you. They'll mess you. They'll ruin you.
It's the army of soy milk.
Jackass, I need you to read this so I can play this video because I love Game of Thrones. I need you to read it.
All right. Well, listen, guys.
Bring the intensity, bro. Bring the heat when you read this. Bring it.
Wait. Let's first see the like. Oh no.
Guys,
they did. They did panic like.
They did
panic like.
Yeah.
But they did not panic like enough. And we are still at 1, 2, 3 likes.
Dude, look,
I just
BitBoy has
like
one
it.
person liking his or watching his stream right now.
BitBoy.
What the heck, man? It must
There's
be a
no
bear
way.
market.
All right,
Yeah.
let's read this. Let's read this then. And I know, guys, that you can pump it to 150 at least. Well, here is my message to all the love bears out there right now, yammering about something, man. Your desk clock is ticking, guys, and my conviction is not diamond. It's neutron starcross. It's
If you
out
want
of
to
this
stay-
world,
You're going
man.
to die tomorrow.
First, the USD pairs get sent, and then all the alt BTC pairs as well. My conviction, guys, is unbreakable, unshakable. I've been in financial markets for a decade and experienced various cycles in multiple assets. It all came to this point where the circle is completed. Enjoy the baffling while it lasts, bears. You're going to die soon. Sleep well.
Oh my God! Hang on. Let's just watch it, will we?
No, if you want to save
You're
a
going
little
to die tomorrow, Lord Bolton. Sleep well.
I just laugh like this video clip where he's like, he's gonna baffle about something, and then she's like,
She's like,
Fuck
"You're
you.
gonna die." Yeah.
"You're gonna die. Sleep well.
Oh
Enjoy it
my
while it lasts."
Now,
God.
scroll down to the comments, Tucker, if you would. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There it is. Keep going. Right there. Study Vin Diesel. That's how
Study Vin
when
Diesel.
I woke up this morning and I saw this tweet, I felt like I was popping a wheelie in my Challenger. Study
Oh
Vin Diesel.
no! Who are you? Who are you?
Do you guys think that the word cringe is actually cringe these days? Like I feel like
Oh,
the people
man.
that use cringe are cringe.
Hagrid's army, bro.
Now I understand what type of army is the Hagrid army.
Yeah, man. All right, that's enough Twitter.
Hagrid's the
scrolling.
enforcer, man. Hagrid is you don't mess with Hagrid, man. Hagrid's army. Tucker hit everybody with the 1200 ETH clown tweet the other day, man.
Dude, I had to. It was getting ridiculous out there.
No, listen, guys. Just to quickly address the tweet that I made. Like I obviously didn't want to make anyone FOMO, but I wanted to show people that, and it was like a, it was obviously a meme, but it wasn't also. It was that like my conviction truly is this bullish for the market. And I do not care if it takes, another 100 days or so. And if we, tip about some local lows within the range one more time or 10 more times. But essentially, the market it's in the best stage, like for the returns and risk adjusted as it was probably in 2020. I think we are around, or like I wouldn't even call it like for the past cycle. Again, you guys know that I like the 2017 cycle way more in that regard, but we are like middle of the bull market. And obviously the best, for example, when you were to look at ETH or BTC, obviously the best times to buy were like prior to October 2023 or even earlier than that. But right now, you like have the confirmation of the bull market, and you are getting the time and to rebuy cheap or get in with more size if you want to. You already had the confirmation of the market structure break to the upside on basically all time frames. So whenever you get a local bear market in a bull market, that's where you're going to shove in. It's like when you have a winning team, winning football team, and they are crushing a game after game, they are first in the table, but then they get like this, 1 or 2 losses in the middle of a season. But what happens next? They start to win again, and essentially they win the league. But you are halfway through the season while your team is first in the table. So I think people are not seeing this basically, and my conviction is truly strong, truly strong. But obviously, I cannot be serious every single time. You kind of like find a balance between. So uh, I joke here and there, but those of you guys, and I hate people that put things out of context, but those of you guys that know me for a long time know like the way I think, the way I deliver the messages, and the way you should approach them. All right,
You know what I love, Jackus?
tell me.
I love when people come into the comment section and they pretend like they're professionals and they say, "Why would you listen to any of these guys? Don't listen to these guys. They're all pure entertainment. Don't like any of their streams." It really highlights my day and lets me know how many people never had a father, and they come here
Damn,
every
that
day
was-
looking for a father figure
Damn,
from
that's
the
heavy,
stream.
Will. Damn.
Like, I feel for you. Okay.
Wow.
If I see him at the grocery
Wow.
store getting a gallon of milk, I will tell him to go home.
Oh
I
my.
promise.
Wow.
But Elvis,
I-
if you don't
I
like
know.
the stream, what are you doing here? Go back to McDonald's. They're hiring.
I love how Will always comes back and just like people think they're gonna get him, and then he comes back and absolutely wrecks them back. And by the way, Max, do you remember how you sometimes said that like you know that there is some guy that never like any of the streams?
Yeah.
Well, that's Elvis.
Yeah, like I picture somebody that's literally caught every single market check show, every single one, even going back to day one. He's been here every single day and never liked the stream. And he's smiling right now, going, I've never commented. I've never liked. They don't know I'm a market check enjoyer, and they'll never get my support. Besides, I'm a member of the audience. They'll never do it. That's okay.
It's okay. We
That's
are here
okay.
for you too, man. We are here for you too,
But
essentially.
what they need to do is study Vin Diesel, is what they
Mhm.
need to see. They need
That's
to study
true.
Vin Diesel.
They need to study
Yeah.
Vin
You
Diesel.
need to go watch Fast and Furious, okay?
I love it when people like, and this goes also to what I was saying like the past few days. Well, I've been saying that for forever, but like the past days I was mentioning it again. That like this guy says these guys don't know what they are talking about, pure entertainment, and obviously we don't like you cannot tell if he's trolling or not. But I said that people have a very short-term memory, and they basically do not even remember what was happening few weeks or months ago, and the way that like you can keep nailing the market, and then one day you will miss something or so. It's again like it's basically the analogy I used with the football teams. Like you can have a football team that keeps winning the games, then they're gonna lose the game, maybe two, and there will be some quote unquote bear that will come and say, hey, the bear market for this team is starting. They are wrecked in, and they are never gonna win anything ever again. And then what happens? They start winning again. So like as always, it's very easy to put anything out of a context out there, but you want to look for the longevity.
So the one thing I want to point out is the shitcoin that I made a call on yesterday. So I thought it looked good, gave it out there free to the audience that cares. It's up 38% while Bitcoin is down from 60. I don't know if that's a correlation telling me that I should be bearish or
Will,
if
what's the market
know,
cap of this thing?
we don't have to talk about that.
No, we do. I'm gonna rain on your parade. What's the market cap of it?
You can rain on nobody's parade.
Yeah,
We
you're
got
having a
downtrending
parade, and I'm
market,
gonna be
uptrending coin.
I'm gonna be the cumulonimbus that comes in and ruins the parade.
Oh, my micro cap. It's 300K is up in Bitcoin.
It's 1.1 million.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
so let's
we
talk
go.
about why a micro cap can be a sensitive
Great hedge.
installation over majors. Because when somebody buys a $1 million micro cap, they usually use a very small percentage of their available liquidity. So when there's market turmoil or turbulence, they typically don't go to sell their tiny little speculative plays. So a lot of people, they like to take to Twitter or YouTube and be like, yo, listen, like study relative strength, like study the new Apex asset, when in reality, there's not even enough people interested in buying or selling to, for it to even matter what majors are doing, right?
Hold on.
But
There's 5,000
eventually
holders.
a microcap will graduate that sort of quote unquote decoupling that very, very small microcaps have in the very beginning, and they will graduate and actually become sort of synced up with the broader market, which is ultimately a good thing. It can be frustrating during times like this, but you ultimately want your microcap to graduate to a point where it becomes tied or tethered, no pun intended, to Ethereum and Bitcoin performance. Then it's more predictable, it's more widely accepted, it's got a larger holder base, la-di-da-di-da. But I am happy that your microcap is doing well, Will, but it is certainly not a true sense of insulation from any market turbulence. It's just because it's such a small market cap, of course.
Well, I've got 5 of them actually doing very, very well. I'm just
That's
saying.
good. That's
Like,
good.
No, I'm going to rain on
extremely
your parade. What's the market cap of all of them? Study cumulonimbus. Okay. Study storm clouds.
One is 20 million. All right. One is 1 million. One is 12 million. And the last one is 50 million.
Fair.
What are we looking at here, Tucker?
Looking at Sol having 0 weekly gaps all the way down to like $40. Nothing to clean up. Get above there. I think you run it. I think you run it hard. This is like the only weekly gap on the chart, really.
Not to be this guy, but can we go to the monthly?
Pretty staunch rejection though there. Pretty staunch. I mean, you got a gap at like 73 on the monthly, but yeah, I don't think you need that.
I mean, this doesn't look bad.
I think you just got like a floor right here, man.
What do you guys think of SK's comment there?
Say goodbye to your alts, as in they're going to get sent. So say goodbye to them.
Yes.
What does he mean?
Isn't they're going to get sent?
Send them.
Play the opposite. Yeah, I like it. Oh, shoot.
I think Sol's just stuck in here for a little bit.
I'm not gonna get high time frame bearish on a 1 hour sell off on a Friday, man. I can't do it. I'll never do it.
No.
You know?
No.
And like I know
can't
what's
sell
coming.
capitulation, bro. You cannot.
I know what's coming, and I just cannot. I cannot cheat myself of this opportunity, man. Like I know what's right around the corner, and I see all the waffling online right now.
Yeah.
I will not be shaken out, man. I won't be.
I want to ask you a question, Max.
Please,
Seriously.
I want to give you an answer.
No joke.
All right.
Because I had this conversation yesterday with some people, and I was just like, dude, like, think about this. How many times in a decade does Bitcoin's bull market come around?
2.
2-ish. 2
and how long does that bull run typically last?
Depending on where you want to measure it, maybe a year,
18 months.
Okay, so knowing these metrics.
Hang on, Will. You said you want to ask me a question, not multiple questions. Okay.
All right. Multiple questions.
Okay. All right.
He's asking himself questions, Max. That's what's happening.
I like how Will likes he instead of just telling you what he wants to say, he asks you questions that lead into what he wants to say. You know, he wants you to tell the story with just like 20 questions. But please keep going.
All right, I think this is the last one.
Okay.
So if you know there's a bull market every 4 years, roughly, twice a decade,
yeah,
and you know you only have a year, maybe a year and a half of opportunity,
yeah.
Why would you look for pullbacks? Let me ask you that. Why would you look for pullbacks?
So that I could add more.
so you can add more. And if you got in at the bottom, how impactful would those pullbacks be to your portfolio?
They'd be insignificant.
Okay, that's all I wanted to ask. That's all I wanted to ask, because I feel like there's a lot of new participants who have an opinion, who aren't in the same position as everybody else, who've been here the whole time.
Well, I appreciate your line of questioning, Will.
The Bitcoin monthly chart. We need more data.
Need more data.
Need more data. Yeah, man, I still think you're just diddling around here. Honestly. Just messing around.
Tucker, let's do a little experiment here. Keep this chart. Well, keep this view, but go to BLX instead. I want to take a measured move from the time in the 2016 through 2017 cycle when we made a new all-time high. Because you know that wick on BLX is different than the other charts.
Yeah.
So you might have to go down to like, you know, the weekly or a little bit lower. Exactly how many days from that wick until we like actually chatted?
Till we broke above 112.
So if this chart's correct, if BLX is accurate, and that was the new all-time high, 112 days. Let's do the same thing over here now. Where would that take us? Oh man.
June. The end of June?
Another month. It's over.
Oh my god, it's over, bro.
Oh, I guess selling May Bears were right.
Guys,
I guess they were right.
I have a teaser for you. I get a run, but first I have a teaser. Ad just finished.
Ooh, what is this, Jackus? Tell us about it.
Monday and Tuesday, guys. We are launching on Monday. I will make the official announcement. I got a run now, but hopefully this evening I'll make the official announcement. We will be launching the newsletter, which I'll be writing. It's going to be a weekly newsletter, so that I can cover up the market after the weekly closes, and it's going to be released every Monday or Tuesday, depending on the time, of course, but weekly, So something to look for, guys. Something to look for. It's going to cover lots of alpha that you guys see and hear me sharing here on YouTube or Twitter. So that's been something that lots of people been looking for a long time, and we are working hard here at BB. We are going to be launching the terminal, that's being worked on, and newsletter has been one of those two. And newsletter is just finished. So yeah, guys, pay attention to my Twitter. I'll be making that announcement officially, but you guys can already use this link. And if you guys want to, I do believe you can already sign up on, if you go to the BB site, you can use this link that's at the bottom and already join in. So expect the first newsletter to launch on this Monday, and officially it's going to be announced tonight. So just a little teaser, guys. Very exciting. Very exciting.
That's very, very exciting. Here, let me link it here for you guys. All right, I'll put it in the comment section. This is it, guys. If you want to check it out, Jackus will be dropping his premium, private, premier, super duper spectacular, literally unbelievable newsletter. It's going to be littered with alpha, man. It's going to be fantastic.
So I have another question there. Tucker.
Get around, guys.
Will. All right, see you, Jackus.
See you,
Hi,
see
man.
you guys.
Will, you said a question last time, and then it was 4 or 5. So you need to tell me the truth, okay?
No, it's one this time. It's one.
Okay, it's 1.
Yeah, we don't have to create a story for this one. So if you could go on the monthly on Bitcoin and scroll in just to these top 3 candles right here, Tucker. Scroll in a little more. Are we on the monthly? Yes, we are. If Bitcoin were to close here,
This is BLX. Bitcoin is not here anymore.
sorry, yeah. I think it's a doji now. Go to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin were to close here, what would that candle be called?
A doji.
A doji. For the audience, those of you who don't know, a doji is an indecisive pattern, right? A doji at the high, which would be above these 2 candles, would be kind of bearish. It would probably signal a reversal. A doji at the low would probably mean that you're probably going to reverse. The biggest point here, that's not a doji. The biggest point here, too much wick, way too much wick. The biggest point here is that I would say if you close here, from my own perspective, and you create a high time frame doji, you're probably putting a bottom in, regardless of how much longer you have to chop sideways. It means that sellers aren't really sure if they want to sell anymore and aren't really sure if the market's going to come down. Indecisiveness, that is the signal of a doji candle. It's a market that doesn't really know what's going on, but isn't really sure it wants to push further in the direction it's already pushing. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at this and you're like, oh, this is over, it's done, blah, blah, blah. Like the doji candle, small wicks both sides, equal sides, and then the small body.
Study the long-legged doji.
Yeah. The long leg doji, yeah, that it gets filled. That's exactly what happened. It got filled.
Dude, I'm looking at this chart right here, man. Just stay zoomed out like you were, Tucker. That's fine, right? How are people looking at this feeling like high time frame bearish,
I know if this is a shit coin on Solana on Dex Screener, man, you are punting the breakout. Punting all day long. That is oh my god, a punt.
Don't make it too obvious for them.
And that's the thing is like, I don't know if it's the high time frame that like freaks people out or something, but if you were looking at this chart on Dex Screener, like you said, you are taking it to Twitter and you are getting all your boys in your Discords on this, and you're like, we are gonna fucking rip. This is gonna go straight up. That's literally what people would be doing, on Dex Screener. But because it's high time frame Bitcoin, everybody's like, oh no, man, like bear market. We had 2 bad months of price action. It must be over. Clown, man.
Yep.
Clowns.
That's
Study
it, man.
Vin Diesel.
I know the high time frame's boring, bro, but it's so obvious. It's so freaking obvious what's going on here.
I think people are seeing this too, and they're doing this. Like, I think this is what a friend of the brand Naka is probably doing this.
Look, they're left curving the most obvious place.
It, bro. You just deleted your save.
Oh my god!
I just watched you delete it.
Control
man.
Z. Control Z.
I was like, wait a
Command
second.
Z. Command Z. Hit Command Z. Stop what you're doing. Command Z. Command Z. Just rip a bunch of Command Zs. See if it fixes it.
No, it's
it's over. Forget it.
It's fine. It's just a green box.
No. You could never undo that, man. It's over. Wow.
But they're putting it on the top. They're saying this, and they're saying this.
Yeah, that's all they've been doing.
The cope that I'm seeing.
That's exact. But here's the thing: go down, look at the previous cycle, Tucker, because if that's their argument, look at 2020 to 2021. Like that never happened. It never happened. What did it do after it tapped that line twice?
Oh, you're saying, yeah. So
Mark the taps on the lows.
what?
So mark see the two lows on your trend line. Mark both of those lows on the bottom from 2020. Now mark the ones where we are now. 2. You never came back and retested after that, bro. Like it was just straight up from there.
Oh,
like,
you're saying like
high.
they would have been saying like, oh, deviation, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But instead, we just sent.
I agree
Yeah.
with that, Will. I agree with that a lot.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get across to people. Like, look at study 2021, bro. Like
Dude,
that should just send.
You understand this, Will? Few too, they just don't understand it. Few too many understand this. That's where we're at, man. And also, you had your monthly doji right there as well, underneath that horizontal line in 2020.
What,
Left.
this one?
Left.
Oh, that? Yeah.
Bang. Literally bang. That's
Like it's so obvious what they're doing here.
Red candle. You don't want to be right here, man. That would be bad.
This is chop solidation that is going to get people wrecked because they believe that they can get cheaper prices.
Like that would imply like 49K, bro, if we were right here. No, we gotta be. You gotta be
Tucker, like here, Tucker repeats but doesn't rhyme. We can have red candles where we are.
Yeah.
And still be in the same range.
No, I know.
And I think that's where people are missing the plot. They don't understand. You can have red candles higher than what we did last cycle. It doesn't mean it's going to roll. It's consolidation. That's it. It's vertical. It's vertical accumulation. I mean, after that second tap there, Tucker, you just basically vertically accumulated and then shot straight up. After this second tap in 2020, 2022, or 2023, 2022, you're pretty much vertical accumulating at the moment, and you're going to shoot straight up.
Yeah.
Like look at that consolidation sideways and up on 2020, and then you go straight up, and then look at the consolidation sideways and up, and now we're pretty much going straight up with a hesitation in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. If you want to take the chart, Will, go ahead.
Will, do you have the chart or do you want me to do something?
If you can grab it, that would be great.
Are you eating a breakfast burrito?
Something like that. But yeah, again, this is why like I try to tell people like stop dialing in so closely because we're in a full bull, man. Like it's an uptrending market in a full bull. You've got most indications telling you up. Some indicators telling you, hey, you're probably going to hesitate for now. Like when we hit 75 last time, Max, like our first 75 tap, I was like, we'll probably consolidate the range up here. And we've been doing that the whole time for multitudes of months. And I think it's going to continue to do so until it doesn't. I think people just need to treat this like a range and respect the range and understand the range low is 60, the range high is 70. Wick movements can happen below that. Wick movements can happen above that, but you need the true breakout before you can actually call for either direction.
Yeah, 100%. I'm just looking at, again, like it's USDTD, man. It's the backbone of everything. There's so much clarity in looking at USDTD because you're really just making a conscious decision. Like, do I want to trade? Do I want to hold cash or stable coins versus volatile crypto assets? And
well, good.
No, I was gonna say, and like that's it, man. It's like, do you want to be in tether, or do you want to speculate on prices going up? That's it. And the way that I view this chart here, man, is like USDTD is just coming back into this region after breaking down. and it's cooked, man. It is cooked. This is a tough spot. This is going to be very difficult to break through. And marking out, all these tops on this line. What are we talking about here, man? Like, this is it.
Yeah, I mean, this doji looks strong too on the monthly, man. It looks really freaking strong. Like, this is a big indicator for me. Seeing a doji up here.
Is there any part of you that's bearish, Will? Do you even see the bearish case here?
I just can't see it, man. I've looked. Trust me, like, I know people think that I don't look, but I do. I look at oil. I look at dollar. I mean, the biggest indicators that got me out in 2021 was oil, right? The inflation was pretty obvious. Inflation being too high was pretty obvious. And then, the Fed stepping and saying, "Hey, we're thinking about, there might be a problem with inflation," or actually when they first came out and said there is no inflation, it was transitory. That's where I knew there was red flags because they wouldn't even speak on it if it was transitory. And I knew that they were bullshitting, trying to keep the market calm. And at that point, I was like, okay, I need to start deleveraging my positions because inflation has gone up. Fed's going to step in and wreck us. And now I'm just sitting here and I'm looking at this market how it is, and I'm just like, okay, what are the indications that are telling me that this market's wrecked? I don't see any. I see none. Like I've looked across the board. I mean, you could easily poke at certain metrics and be like, oh, this is bearish, but like there's not enough. There's not enough to support bearish thesis. And I think like if people just looked at it like that and like, okay, what's my 5 bearish points, my 5 bullish points, and you can't even come up with 5 bearish points, like you're just on the wrong side of the trade. I don't know. It's pretty crazy to be honest with you, Max. Like I think this market's got a lot more to give, and I think that people are just the greed now is the retrace. The greed before, Max, was the market go down further, right? And the funny part is like 10K Bitcoin was the greed, right? And now it's like just give me 5% more, give me 10% more, give me 20% more.
Yeah.
What does that tell you when people flip from going from 10K Bitcoin to give me 20% more? What does that tell you about that participant?
Greedy, man.
Greedy, desperation, and what? They know they're fucked. They know they're on the wrong side of the trade.
Well,
That's absolutely it, bro. Like, because you would still be screaming 10K again, but you're not because you know you were fucking wrong. Period. You were wrong. And even bears have to admit that, because if bears don't admit that, then tell me 10K Bitcoin. Short this market. Same thing we told them with NVIDIA. Short that market. Short NVIDIA. Go ahead. Open some shorts. I want to see them.
study the triple top, Max.
Yeah, no, thank you. Study the 1.618.
The 1.618 is key, man. It is key. It is 100% key.
1.618.
Yeah.
I want you to study it.
What's it at?
174.
Easy fill. Easy. Are you on log?
And look at that resistance there, Max. You came up, you hit the 1, you're rejecting. The second you break to that 1, bro, you're just going straight vertical. Like, people want these cycles to match tit for tat. That's not how this works. It's a simple, it's really as simple as, is it generally the same? And then if it's generally the same, just follow what it's done previously.
Yeah, we're gonna bottom here real soon, man. I can feel it. I can feel it.
It's over.
Yeah.
Look at Dardos. Can we highlight that comment?
Oh man. Whoa.
What?
Do I have a line for you guys? Good Lord.
You've already got the monthly wick created here. I say like most will probably see the 59K sweep here.
Oh man, we might
That'll
go
fill
make
the 50%.
we might go get new lows, huh?
Nah, bro. 59K. Sweep, roll.
We'll see. We'll see.
Dude, this is literally the fucking same. Look at this. We're right here, man. We're just dipping after the halving.
We're in the garbage PA.
Like, look at this.
You even had that little bit of pullback before you started chatting up too. Look at it.
The dip after the halving.
The dip right after. It's not even that big. It's a slight dip. I mean, even 2020. Ignore COVID, Max, and look at the little dip after 2020. That, like, people want that 50K retest so bad. They want it so bad.
Wow, Tucker calling for new lows at the lows.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying it could happen. Could happen.
Yeah, you know what else could happen?
Hey, I'm not going to be out here bear posting the bottom like Chimp, man. I watched Chimp in his Discord bear post the Pico bottom yesterday. It was hilarious.
That's tough.
I hope he's watching.
Hagrid's army, man.
Not the Chimp. Yeah, not the Chimp you guys are thinking of. A friend Chimp. You guys wouldn't get it.
You guys wouldn't get it.
Bull trap. It's going lower. Sorry, I'm not the comment section attacker. I'm sorry. I couldn't. That was a knee-jerk reaction. I couldn't help it.
Can somebody explain how this is bearish to me?
No.
I want someone to try. Please explain it to me.
What's the Pepe question, Paul Levine? What's your question?
All you need to know about Pepe is up. That's it.
Yeah, what's I'm trying to scroll up. 2 month. Wait, is this the official like Pepe account? That'd be hilarious.
Does Pepe even have a YouTube?
No, there's no way. 2 month Bitcoin candle. Please check. I want to know your thoughts. I'm still bullish, but I want to know your thoughts. Yeah,
2 months. I don't even use 2 month, bro. That's
yeah, I've heard a lot. I've heard a lot about these 2 month candles.
All right. Well, I guess
I could probably get some propaganda going as well.
2 months.
Yeah, I've never used it until I heard people start waffling about it like a week ago.
All right. Well, let's take a look at it. Here we go. I've literally never used the 2 month before, man. It's not a real thing for me, but let's check it out. What about it?
It's over. Clearly, it's over.
What's the point of this? This month here?
I mean, they look. I'm sure what's happening is people look back at the last 2 bull runs, and I mean, every 2 month candle was just an absolute Giga Chad candle, right?
I mean, I look at this right here and I go, yeah, all right, you're right here, you know,
even lower,
or you're right here, you know.
yeah.
I don't even know if there's a good comparison, or like you're right here, you know. I have no idea. I've never used the 2 month before. I don't really see. Maybe I'll throw some. Maybe I'll throw some indicators on here, and we'll see.
Oh, they're worried about the previous 2 month because it closed as like a high red wick, whatever. I mean, dude, I could
So here's RSI up here. Looks like we still got plenty of room. MACD about to cross bullish. Just did cross bullish.
Look at RSI matched up with the 2-month candles from 2016. Like the identical 2-month candles, right? The two little dojis 2016. Look at RSI, right?
Here.
Like where it topped and then pulled back and then ripped. And look at where we are now.
Yeah, few.
Yeah, few.
I think we got a long way to go, man. I really think we have like an incredibly long way to go.
People probably just don't have the patience, honestly. That's what it is.
I do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, man. I mean, we are literally. Yeah. Things look fine to me.
Oh, yeah, that's a good line. I'm drawing some bias fitting lines right now. They're looking pretty juicy.
So, I mean, I look at. We don't even need RSI, man. Like, just even looking at like the TD sequentials, it's like, let's look at it on the weekly here. And let's actually throw up. We're going to just throw up our pi cycle. Because I love the pi cycle, man. Few understand the pi cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Too many pi cycle faders out there, man.
We got that lower EMA.
Dude, first of all, literally study this. What are you waffling about?
Study Pitvox from the comment section.
Let me see.
No, he's been in our comments calling for that orange EMA to get tapped for like a month and a half. And I was like, nah. I was like, nah, I don't know, bro. Happened.
Few. Look at this, man. So even weekly, like, just so good, man. It just looks so good. I don't know. I don't understand why people are bearish here.
I mean, look at go back a couple time frames. Look at like the EMAs, like, yeah, let me see the current. Yeah, like look at 2017. Like you're just in that compression before they start going vertical. Like look at the tap of the green and the tap of the orange in 2017.
Dude, you're literally
somewhere
in here, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
even like I would even go as far back. You're somewhere in here. Like I don't know where,
Yeah.
but you're somewhere in here.
I think you're in those two taps, right? Like in the middle of that red rectangle.
You're right here, man.
Yeah,
you're right
exactly.
Here. Yeah.
Easy.
It's crazy to me, man. It is just. I mean, what is bro waffling about?
Look at this. Boom.
What are we talking about?
Literally.
No, what are we talking about? I want someone to answer the question. What are we talking about?
Yeah, man. If you're not just max long and like can sit on your hands, you can't be helped. Like you can't. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to help, man. It's just
every day we just get on here and we try to help. And people are too impatient and they see one red hourly candle and they're like, you guys are scammers and you're wrong. Like, okay. All right, bud. Like as if we haven't been long for the entire move up from like 25K. Oh man.
Oh, dude, look at this, man. Study pi cycle.
I know.
Here. It's like not even there. It's right here. Like it's this simple, man. It's right here.
Yeah.
God, people need to grow up. Craziness to me, man.
Yeah, that's a clean chart. Those pi cycle EMAs help a lot. Yeah, throw a little fractal on there.
527. Study it.
527.
Study 527. Here, it'll be like this. It'll be like this. Study this.
So, like, Capo is calling for a hard bounce. Like, that means we're going lower. At some point, this chart that's on the screen is going to matter more than the 10 people on crypto Twitter that are like fading sentiment, right? Crypto Twitter is like, there's like 10 people on there, basically, relatively speaking, and everybody's fading each other, and it's just a clown show. Like, at some point, this will matter more than like, oh, he's bearish. Like, let's go long. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
just
fading
funny.
Sato and Capo only lasts for so long.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, do you think Larry Fink cares about who's long or short on CT?
Let's go, Dorito.
Study the Kush 4-hour Ichimoku. Phew.
Oh, let's fucking go, man. Let's fucking go. I will go down. We're gonna study it right now, brother.
Pull
That
that
is
up.
precisely
Yeah,
what
pull
we're
that
gonna
up.
do. Ichimoku Cloud on the 4-hour. Dorito, you ask, you receive, brother. Oh man, holding the lower boundary. Who could have foreseen? Look at that, man. Imagine fading the Ichimoku.
The edge to edge played, huh?
Wow. I actually don't even use Ichimoku Cloud.
Some of I used to a little bit. Some
Is
of
it kind of
the
nice or no?
Yeah, some of the higher time frame, like daily, weekly. I think the daily is actually slight. Pull it up on the daily. Let me see.
This is the daily.
That's the daily.
Here, I'll get rid of all the other stuff.
Get
There's a
rid
lot
of all the other stuff. I can't see. You're also pull up just the cloud and not the EMAs that it puts on there. Take off the baseline and the lagging span. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Yeah, there he is. The artist. Yeah, so
I mean, how is this any different than like an EMA band? I don't understand.
it's not. It's not.
Because I'm like, I could literally just throw up. Like, look at this shit. I'll just throw up an EMA band and it's literally the same thing.
Go back to the cloud.
No, I'm gonna have to redo it. It's fine. I'll do it quick.
Boom, boom, boom. Whoa, no. Yeah. Okay, good.
Oops. What did I needed to do? What did I just delete? Oh.
I think, yeah. Whatever. Yeah, that's what you need. All right. Get rid of all the oscillators. We don't need the oscillators. So basically, you're just supposed to stay bullish above the cloud and bearish below the cloud, right? And you're supposed to use the EMAs like the lagging span and the Tenkin line or whatever the hell. But yeah, so like, what is this? The weekly? Yeah, the weekly cloud is still stupidly bullish, right? Stupidly. But like, what, the 3-day and the daily, it's like, we could go tap it right on the 3-day. Like we could maybe go ride the top side of the cloud and then be fine. But yeah, so what is that? The 2-day? That's a little more interesting.
I mean, this
See, in
just
2021, we weren't even close, right? Like, it's also because we printed $3 trillion, right? But like, we weren't even close to that thing. Also, COVID fucked it up pretty bad.
I mean,
yeah, there's that too. Yeah, look at that. There you go.
I mean, study the cloud.
Study the cloud, man. Yeah, but then after that, you didn't even get close to it. Like, not even close.
I mean, bro, look at the 2-day cloud last cycle. If we're comparing these two again.
Exactly. So were you above it the whole time? Zoom in a little bit there. You never really got below it. Yeah. So I mean, that's if you want to go that route, that's easy invalidation, right? If you start closing below that thing, it's could be cooked. But that's honestly a better line tap than even the orange EMA from the Pi cycle thing, right? Like when you tap this thing, when you're in a bull market, buy everything, right? So we're in that right now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've never really used the cloud, but it's interesting. Kind of reminds me of just like an EMA band or like an oscillator, but I like
That's
it.
basically what it is. Yeah.
Fine with me. I mean, this is beautiful. Like this into the bear market, you just
Yeah.
short the piss out of the cloud right here.
Yeah.
Study that.
And look at all the rejections of just the outside of the cloud in the bear
Well, bro, how
market.
about this?
Just boom, boom,
Kiko
boom.
Schmiko bottom right there.
Yeah.
Imagine USD.
Look at all the rejections, though, dude. Look at all. I mean, it would tap that cloud and get smacked every time.
Smacked every single time.
Yeah.
Here, what if I did this, bro? Let me get rid of these moving averages.
You're going to become a cloud trader now.
Maybe. I mean, all you need is this line right here, man. Here you go. Here's your Ichimoku. Your Ichimoku bull market line. I could probably put this on here.
Yeah, you should, because it's like a region, right? It's not like a EMA. I mean, it's like it's like a band, right? Like it's like the bull market support band. It's like when it's even if it like gets into the cloud, like the top in March of 22 or whatever, right? It's like if it gets in there and it's like struggling, it's like that's probably a fade.
See, I like it without the cloud, just the lines right here. It's just like,
Yeah, sure, but it's just a band, right? It's like the bull market support band, same thing.
Like you just look at this and you're like, all right.
Yeah.
Boom, I shorted to 15.7. Boom, perfect. 100R.
Literally, yeah.
But I like this too, like how many times we bounced and held this region and then we were underneath it here, flipped it, boom, let's go. Now we're holding it, boom, what are we talking about? It's kind of nice.
Like you could use that as your invalidation. Like if you lose the bottom of the 2-day cloud, it's probably over.
I mean, look at this. This is kind of nice right here, man. I might keep these lines up for a bit.
Look
Check it out in the 2017 cycle.
Stair step.
Look at that.
Boom, 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 boom. That is the stair step.
I like it better without the cloud, man. People need to study me removing the cloud and just using the lines. Yes, study. Look at this. What are we talking about? It's kind of nice.
Koosh. Shout out Koosh.
All right. Well, we're going to call it here. Guys, thanks so much for being here as always. Before you go, please consider liking and also subscribing. Last but not least, check out the first link in the description below where you can sign up for our premium Discord. We do over 2.5 hours a day of private live voice calls with Q&A. So if you want to talk with me and Tucker and the rest of the BB team, more or less 24/7, get to see all of our active positions, premium analysis that we don't talk about here on YouTube or on X. Definitely consider signing up for the Discord sooner rather than later. It's a fantastic experience. All right. Also, within 30 days, you're going to get free access for no additional charge. That's what free means, to our new flagship product called the BB Terminal, guys. It's basically a Bloomberg terminal, but for crypto, portfolio tracking, heat maps, derivatives data, order flow, boom, 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 literally everything that you need bundled into one super website. And you are going to get that for free included in your existing Discord membership. It's absolutely fantastic. You're going to want to use it, so sign up sooner rather than later for the Discord. First link in the description below. Second link in the description below, guys, is to BB Academy, which is our new masterclass. We've spent 6 months compiling all of the effective strategies that me, Tucker, the rest of the Because Bitcoin team use on a daily, quarterly, monthly, hourly, second time frame. Literally everything that we use, all bundled together into one neat, tidy, convenient package. So if you want to save yourself a lot of time and money learning the wrong strategies in these markets, the BB Academy is certainly for you. Again, there's a lot of people out there teaching the wrong things. We are teaching you the right things. All right. So you can save yourself a lot of time learning ineffective strategies. Jump right into the second link below, the BB Academy, to learn very effective, useful strategies that me, Tucker, and the rest of the Because Bitcoin team deploy on a daily basis and have basically become professional traders doing all of these strategies conveniently packaged for you. So that's the second link in the description below. Right now, it's $199.99. It'll support your trading journey. It'll support Because Bitcoin. It's a win-win-win. And again, the price is going up very, very soon. If you go check out the second link, you will see the price is going up soon. So get it while you can at these prices. Guys, thanks so much for being here. Again, please like and subscribe. Check out the links in the description below, and we will see you guys next week. Everybody have a great weekend. Take care.